30,000 of you. I'm sure that this is gonna go well. But yeah, it really helps. And thank you for watching the video, for starting to watching the video. So let's hop into the tutorial. We're going to be making this particular manipulation here today. A planet in the middle with some light effects and some techno elements in the background. And it looks really cool. It's really easy to make. Like I have only 15 or so layers around here, and yeah, let's check it out. So let's make a planet first. Wait. First we need a canvas. So I have a new canvas here, 1080p, and the background color, you can make it black, but I chose to make it a really dark blue, which is 070B10. You can copy that code and paste it and paste it in the background with your paint bucket tool. Sorry. So let's make a planet just like this one, and to make that is really easy. You just need some textures. You can use any texture that you want. Ground texture, it's important. I'm just going to be using this one here. And it looks really cool. You will have the resources in the description, don't worry about it. Let's hop into making a planet. We're going to click on our elliptical marquee tool and hold shift and select an area of the terrain, and this is going to make like a circular selection. And now you're gonna copy and paste it, Control C and Control V, and a new layer will appear here with the planet. So if I hide this one, you can see the planet here, but it's not actually a planet now, it's just an image in a circle. And to fix that, to make it more planet-ish, you're gonna hold Control on the keyboard and click on the thumbnail of the layer, and this is going to make a selection of the planet. So go to Filter now, Distort, and Spherize, and now the amount, leave it to 100%, and then OK. And check that out, we have a 3D planet right now, and we're just gonna copy and paste this into our canvas, and we're going to make this a smart object. Right click and select Convert to Smart Object. So if we resize the planet right now, for example, I'm transforming it, and it won't lose the quality, you know. I'm just gonna make it a bit bigger like this. There we go. Press Enter, and there we go. We can like put it in the middle here. So, by the way, I resized it by pressing Control and T on the keyboard and holding Shift to move it like this, if you're wondering, you know. So I'm gonna just put the planet right about here, and we need to make, you know, import some stars in the background, and it's a texture that I made myself. I think it's this one. Is this one? No, wait, let me check. Stars, and yep, this is it. I'm gonna copy this. Oh, this is gonna go on top of everything in the end. I'm gonna show you that afterwards. So let's add some 3D elements to the 3D effects to this planet. I'm gonna double click it and select. Let's see. Inner glow, and we're gonna choose a bluish color like this. I'm going to copy this code 0090F4, okay, and I'm going to choose the size big enough, like this should do, more or less. 100, put it to 100, yeah, let's do that, 100, there we go. And now outer glow, and paste the code, so we have an outer glow with the same size. There we go. Put about 180, that should do. Maybe that's too much. Let me just put it like a bit smaller, 1/6 or 100. Why not? Just leave it at 100. And yeah, now our planet has a bit of a glow going on. And let me just make a new layer on top of the planet. We're going to use this for shading, but right now we need to remove the effects from the bottom side of the planet. And to do that, you're just going to click on the effects here, right click, and select Create Layers. And this just separated all the effects from the main layer and added it separately in separate layers, so we can edit it now. Like this is the inner glow, and this is the outer glow. And now you're going to want to lock the transparent pixels of these layers. So select them and click on this tiny square here next to lock, and you can now paint inside of these without losing, without going outside of the picture. So this layer that we just made on top of the planet, we're gonna move it underneath the inner glow layer, and we're gonna choose black and just paint inside of the planet, you know, just to give it the shadow side, of the dark side of the planet, you know. And I'm just going to lower the opacity a bit. There we go, to about 75, and I'm gonna make a copy of it and just move it on the bottom. Let me see. There we go. Just gonna move this up a bit, like so. And check that out, our planet looks more 3D now, and which is what we want. Now select your inner shadow, inner glow layer, and do the same thing. Just add a little bit of black here, and this will remove the outer glow from the planet on the bottom side, and you do the same thing for the outer glow. There you go. And just gonna make it like this. Just make sure to leave the glows only on the top left side. That's what we want. That's where we want our effects to be applied. Now the next thing that we're going to do is to add a nebula effect, some things in the background, you know, just make it more interesting. I recently found this blue nebula effect, which is great, by the way, for space backgrounds. Once you import it into Photoshop, just put it behind of the planet, and I'll just simply resize it and transform it as you see fit, you know, so it looks great. There we go. Just gonna, you know, twist it a bit, resize it, make it smaller. We don't need that big of a deal here. There we go. Let me just put it around. Let's see, just interesting. Just play around with it. There we go. Press enter. Awesome. And now we need to what was I gonna say? We need to add to erase what we don't need from this picture. So right click on the nebula and rasterize layer if it's not rasterized, and start erasing the parts that you don't need. Let me just zoom out a bit, and I don't need, for example, this part here. There we go. Now make a copy of the nebula and put it on top of the planet. And there we go, on top of everything. Just gonna erase the bottom side like this. And now put it on, let's see, screen. Fantastic. This will give the top side of the planet a bit more glow, you know, just make it stand out more, and that looks fantastic. There we go. Now in the background, let's add some starry sky textures. Let's see this one here, for example. I found this nice starry background. It looks fantastic, and I'm just gonna put it there and erase the parts that I don't need, like I did with the nebula. There we go. Like I don't need the parts here. I just need the top left side, and I can see here that the nebula has a little bit of square-ish shape, and I fixed it. So let's see, what else can we change? We got the planet here, we got the nebula. Let's add let's copy these star sky effects on the top of the planet and put it on screen again, and just erase what we don't need. There we go, on the top. There we go. That looks cool. Oops. Fantastic. Now let's play around with let's change the background right now to black. I changed my mind. Let me just fix this. I'm gonna put this one here. I copied the background that was blue, dark blue, and I'm just gonna make it black right now and see how it looks. Much better, much better. Now I can unhide this one here, the copy, and put it on, let's see, was it multiply? I think it was screen. Yes, it was definitely screen. Let me see what's wrong here. Oh, there we go. So if you have lines like black lines like these, just simply select black on with a soft brush and start painting over over the effect that's causing this. In my case, these stars here are causing this here. I'm just gonna paint with black over it. Here too, what's wrong with that? And yeah, now it looks really cool. Actual pixels, yep. So that looks cool so far. I really like it. I feel like something's missing. I think that a little bit more glow to the planet would be better, you know. So I'm gonna add a little bit of outer glow again. Let's see, outer glow. There we go. Gonna sample this blue here. Gonna make it bigger. Whoa, bad blue, bad blue. Yeah, this one's better. And then okay. I'm gonna create a new layer. Create layer from the effect. Hey, where did you go? Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna grab my eraser tool and start erasing on the bottom. There we go. Now that looks much better without. There we go. That looks fantastic. Now I'm gonna teach you how to make some stars, you know, some extra stars effect to add on the background. You know what? I'm just gonna give you the texture that I pre-made inside of Photoshop here. I'm just gonna copy this star effect here. I'm gonna paste it on top. I'm gonna put it on screen. There we go. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna copy this one on top, paste it, right click, create clipping mask, and put it on soft light. Let me see how that looks. Perfect. So basically I created this star effect. Let me show you. See, there are tiny stars there. If I zoom in, you can see the white spots. I made it with the noise tool, but I'm gonna leave it as a texture in the description, so you guys can just apply it yourselves. And one of the textures, I'm gonna call it texture 1. Put it on screen on top of everything. And texture 2, put it on soft light, and it's gonna give this starry background kind of like effect. So you probably can't see it now, but if I zoom in, you can. There are these white spots there that make a completely starry background, and it looks really cool. What else can we add? Maybe some. Let me see. Let me think. No, I think this sells it. Maybe some techno brushes, because I show you guys how techno brushes are. No, wait, I got an idea. Let me add some blue lighting with a soft brush. Why not? You see, it's just experimenting. Just think of new things to add. Think of how can I make this more interesting. So I'm just gonna put a couple of blue soft brushes there and put it on screen and see how that looks. Ooh, that's bright. Let me see. I'm gonna lower the brightness just a little bit, and yeah, it looks really cool. I like it. Let me just add some techno brushes. I had it here. There we go. And which one? Let me see. Nope. This looks good, I think. Nope. Which was the one that I used before? Let me see. Oh, this one here. Perfect. So make a new layer when you have your techno brush selected, and put it on overlay. There we go. And the color, you can select white and put it on top. Let me see how that looks. Perfect. And you know, just click once. Let me just make it the size of the planet. Let's see, just about this size. Look good. There you go. And click here in the middle of the planet, and you're gonna have something like this now. And you can just lower the opacity, and now you can move it like around. No, just leave it there, and select your eraser tool and erase the parts that you don't need of the techno brush. Or if you want to do something else with the techno brushes, then just select the techno brush, make it smaller, and just click once here, for example, in the corner and erase the parts that are on the planet. So it's gonna look like there's a clock or some techno stuff going on in the top left side. And yeah, that's basically how you do these space manipulation thingies. As you can see, this one could require more shading, like this one here on the bottom, but it's a kind of a rush tutorial, you know. But it looks great. I really like the planet. Let me just add some. Why not? Let me just add some more shading on the bottom with black and a soft brush. Make it darker, you know. What if I turn up the opacity? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now that looks much better. Much better. Look at that. Fantastic. Awesome. So that's basically how you do your space manipulation. Well, this type of space manipulation in Photoshop. A good idea would be to copy this planet and paste like 2 more planets here or here or here, and just make a whole space environment, you know, but with different textures. Like I don't know, you can use this texture here, for example. You know, just copy, paste, and make it a planet. Copy and paste it here and add the same effects. Oops. And add the same effects that you added to this one here, to the big one, to this small one. And you can just like make it smaller and stuff like that. You can add some shading, for example. Right click, create clipping mask, add some shading here and there. You know, on the bottom, check that out. It's another planet right there. You can copy it. You can like paste it around, make it smaller. Like this could be a moon for this planet here, for example. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure to leave a like. As I said before, it really helps, and it just takes a little under a second, and yeah, helps a lot. And yeah, cool. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I'm kind of tired right now, so I'm just gonna go to bed probably. See you guys in the next tutorial. If you have any suggestions for tutorials and stuff like that, just leave it in the description. I'm definitely taking requests. Yeah, cheers.